Imagine this. Two of the greatest basketball players of all time, LeBron James and Kevin Durant, wearing the same jersey, playing side by side, chasing one last championship together. Not in some all-star game fantasy, not in a Team USA exhibition, but in the heart of South Beach, leading the Miami Heat in a real NBA season. This isn't just a crazy fan dream anymore. The stars are aligning, and the Miami Heat might just be in position to pull off the most jaw-dropping free agency coup in modern NBA history. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single NBA story we break down here. Now, let's talk about how the Miami Heat could actually make this happen, and why 2026 might be the year the league gets turned upside down. The Miami Heat are in a transition phase. The Jimmy Butler era ended with a bang, and not the good kind. Butler's departure from Miami wasn't just a roster move. It was a culture shift. For years, he embodied the Heat culture identity. Now, with him gone, President Pat Riley is staring at the challenge of rebuilding a contender from the ground up. The front office tried to land Kevin Durant in the past, but that deal fell through. One of the sticking points, Miami's refusal to part ways with promising young center Kel'el Ware. That decision cost them the deal, and Durant went elsewhere. Some fans applauded that move, believing the Heat weren't ready to compete at the championship level just yet. Others thought Miami had missed a golden opportunity to bring in one of the most lethal scorers in NBA history. Either way, the Heat are now focused on developing their young talent. This is a team with pieces like Tyler Herro, Bam Adebayo, and the rising Ware. But that doesn't mean Pat Riley isn't already plotting the next big swing. And that swing could come in the summer of 2026. Enter the Houston Rockets, Durant's current team. According to league insiders, the Rockets are hesitant to offer Durant a maximum contract extension. That's a massive development because it signals that Durant's future in Houston is far from guaranteed. Reports suggest Houston isn't willing to go all in for Durant. While an extension isn't completely off the table, there's buzz that the franchise will try to get him at a discount. Think about that for a second. Kevin Durant, one of the greatest players in league history, might be forced to consider his options if the Rockets won't give him the deal he wants. And in 2026, Miami could be ready to pounce. Here's where things get really interesting. The Miami Heat are projected to have over $80 million in cap space in the summer of 2026. That's enough for not just one max-level superstar, but two. And this is where LeBron James enters the picture. LeBron's current stint with the Los Angeles Lakers could come to an end as soon as next summer. The Lakers are reportedly open to letting him walk in free agency, setting the stage for one final chapter in his career. Miami is already one of the league's premier destinations for big-name free agents. Pat Riley has a history of bringing superstars together. Just ask LeBron himself, who came to Miami back in 2010 to form the Big Three with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Now, imagine Riley doing it again, this time pairing LeBron with Durant. For Durant, Miami offers stability, a championship-ready infrastructure, and a market that knows how to embrace a superstar. He'd be joining a team with proven talent and a culture that demands excellence. For LeBron, it would be a homecoming of sorts, back to the franchise where he won 2 championships, earned 2 Finals MVPs, and became part of one of the NBA's most iconic teams. Both players are nearing the twilight of their careers, and each wants to go out on top. Joining forces in Miami could give them the best shot at that final ring. Here's the crazy part. Miami could pull this off without dismantling their core. If they manage their contracts right, they could still keep Bam Adebayo, Tyler Herro, and Kel'el Ware, while adding LeBron and Durant. That means the Heat's starting lineup in 2026 could look something like this. Point guard, Tyler Herro. Shooting guard, LeBron James. Small forward, Kevin Durant. Power forward, Bam Adebayo. Center, Kel'el Ware. On paper, that's not just a playoff team, that's a championship favorite. The combination of elite scoring, veteran leadership, defensive versatility, and basketball IQ would be unmatched in the Eastern Conference. Of course, pulling this off won't be easy. Free agency is unpredictable. Other teams will have cap space. Other front offices will be ready to make big offers. Durant's decision will hinge on more than just money. He'll want the right fit, the right teammates, and the right chance to compete for a title. LeBron's decision will be influenced by his family, his legacy, and how competitive Miami looks at the time. Plus, the Heat will have to be careful with their cap management over the next 2 seasons. One bad contract, one wrong move, and the door to this dream scenario could slam shut. If this duo actually forms, it could completely reshape the league. In the East, teams like the Celtics, Bucks, and Sixers would suddenly have to contend with a Miami squad loaded with star power and playoff experience. In the West, the Lakers would face the reality of losing LeBron, while Durant's departure would shift the balance away from Houston. This wouldn't just be another superstar pairing. It would be one of the most iconic in NBA history, putting 2 generational talents together for one last ride. Right now, it's all speculation. The Heat still have a lot of work to do in the meantime, but in 2026, the possibility is real. The money will be there. The opportunity will be there. And Pat Riley has never been afraid to swing big when the moment is right. So, NBA fans, keep your eyes on South Beach. We might just witness the creation of a duo that changes the game one more time before these legends hang up their sneakers for good. What do you think? Could LeBron and Durant actually pull this off? Would Miami be unstoppable? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more NBA deep dives just like this one.